How is it going then, everybody? Hope you're all doing very well. Welcome back to another video here on our channel. I'm the FIFA Analyst. Today we are bringing you an explanation on how the ball roll scoop works on FIFA 21. I have done a video on this in the past with regards to how to actually do it, along with obviously many other skills. I'll put a link up above. You can go through, have a look at that. Those are kind of the go-to skill moves that are working on FIFA 21. But I kind of want to dive into in-game scenarios, where it works, how people are using it, and how the pros are kind of using it to their advantage to create as much space inside the box, outside the box, and all of that sort of good stuff. If you enjoyed this video, however, I need you to go ahead and smash the like button down below. I need you to subscribe to the channel if you are new, and let me know down below in the comment section what is your best wins on FUT Champions so far, and where would you like to get to. 19 wins and you want to try and get to 23, you let me know. Put it down in the comment section. Always interesting to see your guys' thoughts. So then let's go ahead and jump into some of the examples of when a ball roll scoop can be used and work effectively. So we're going to be taking a look at some of 11 Stokes gameplay from Champs channel. If you don't know who Stokes is, he's a pro FIFA player, very, very good FIFA player in that. You can go ahead and check him out on Twitch, YouTube, all of that good stuff. So we're going to go ahead and look at it and see where he's using it and how he's using it. We're using Stokes because he's very, very good at going forward. He's very quick, very attacking, loves his skill moves, very good in the final third, and probably one of the best pros to look at here and to see how you can implement it and put it into your game. So let's take a look at it first of all. The ball roll scoop, where can it work and where can it be effective? It can be used inside the box, outside the box to kind of create that space while maintaining a lot of speed. The reason why the ball roll scoop has kind of become very, very good is due to the step over nerf, right? The step over's got nerf, so they're not as good anymore. You want skill moves that are quick and snappy, and this allows you to use it. Now, obviously, it is quite difficult to pull off in the sense that you have to be quick with a right stick, obviously, for the ball roll. And then you need to move ahead into the scoop turn. You need the 5-star skiller to do it as well, obviously, when you are moving. A 4-star skiller can do a scoop turn, but they have to be stood still, so it's not really possible in this sense, because we want to be using it in a driving way forward. So let's go ahead and break down a couple of examples of where Stokes uses the ball roll scoop in these perfect areas and how you guys can kind of put it into your game. Now, you can look at it here, right? Mbappe comes down the wing. It was a very, very good run. You have kind of multiple options when this Mbappe is running down the wing. It's where's he going to go? So many people would probably go and attack this byline here. A lot of people would come back, but what would they do? They'd do the dreaded fake shot stop into a Lacoqueta. The reason why I say it's dreaded is I find it very, very predictable when people do the fake shot stop into Lacoqueta. It's being used now, FIFA 19. It's kind of just everyone's doing it, right? It's easy to defend. That's why the ball roll scoop is a little bit different in this scenario. So I'm just going to slow it down for you. You can see the defender is about to commit. Look at the distance. He's about to come over. He's about to come and try and get that tackle in. And the key thing here is the ball roll inwards and then the scoop turn alongside with it, which absolutely sends the defender. There's two ways to do the ball roll scoop, like Stokes did it there. Inwards, the same way that you're going to go with the ball roll and then the scoop turn, literally going inwards like that. Or ball roll away, scoop turn back that way. And we're going to see some examples of that in just a second. But that just generates some space, allows him to get into there with nice, some quick, snappy movement, and then obviously carry on with the attack. Very useful, very effective in that scenario. So the directional nutmeg was used there as well. Now, this time it didn't work out for Stokes. And this is the thing, right, that I want you guys to remember. When you are trying these skill moves, they don't work every time. Like, you can't just expect every skill move that you do to be perfect and work. You have to try, you have to rinse and repeat, learn where they work and where they don't, and sometimes they just won't work. You can see here the directional nutmeg comes through. That then gives the defender the chance to close that gap down. Now, remember what we said earlier on. You've got two ways to do it. We spoke about them. That way and then that way. So he ball rolls away and then scoop turns back in. So hard to defend because the ball roll makes it look like you're going one way, and then because the scoop turns so quick and snappy after it, it allows you to come back in. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out and doesn't get through in that scenario, but obviously you can see that. And you can just see here again with Rashford, the use of the ball roll away and then a scoop turn back round, allowing himself to open up that room to lay the ball back in to the Ronaldo. Just generates him some room, generates him some time inside the box. Now, what I just quickly want to do is break it down for you on the controller, right? Because this is the reason why most people won't do it, because it is tricky to pull off. If you look over at the left-hand side, you can just see the controller input. So we'll go back and look at that and kind of show you exactly how it can be used. We will slow it down directly for you as well, so you can look at it. And Mbappe comes through. He's sprinting, he's running down the line. The first part of the skill move is going to be the ball roll. So you can just see then on that right stick, he pushed it up to that way for about half a second or so, probably not even that, to input the ball roll. That's the ball roll done. Immediately following on from that, X and A to do the scoop turn in the direction that he wanted it to go. So you can just see push the analog stick upwards, and that is how the ball roll scoop works. As I said, I've done an in-depth kind of video on the actual input and what you need to do, so you can go ahead and give that a watch if that's something that you guys are interested in. And it works really well. It's a skill move which, I'll be honest, I don't use massively myself, purely for the fact, I suppose, that my fingers just aren't really quick enough. I've admitted this plenty of times to you guys. I'm not the most talented FIFA player in the world. This sort of stuff is very quick and very snappy, and this is what kind of separates some of these best guys. It's not a difficult thing to do. Like, it's not it's just not limited to so many people. But for me, my brain doesn't really process it that well, so I tend to kind of stay away from it. I stick to my more bread and butter skill moves that I use that work for me. But it is something that you guys can go ahead and bring into your game if you can master it. It is, as I said, one of those kind of tougher ones to learn. If you can master it, it will generate you a lot of time and a lot of space, kind of similar to how Lacko getter cancels work and all that sort of stuff. Just skill move cancels, those aren't ones which really I use in my locker, mainly because I try to play football, I suppose, whereas these are a little bit more advanced. But as I said, they do work really, really well, and you can input them into your game should you wish to. And you can just see Rashford, absolutely beautiful, lays that one back off and allows him to get that room. So have a go with it, have a practice with it. How should you practice the ball roll scoop? Practice arena first of all, that's the easiest place. Then maybe go into a kickoff match and get used to it at the different angles, and then go ahead and bring it into your division rivals, your foot champs. Wait for the defenders to be those couple yards away to kind of generate you that time and space to then use it and go ahead and get into those particular areas. Right, and con, that's that. So then, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the ball roll scoop explained. Obviously, Stokes giving some good examples there for us via the Champs channel. Remember, if you want to look at any particular gameplay from people, do use the Champs channel to your advantage. You can go in through and see the different play styles that FIFA pros do have. It's a very good and effective way for you to pick up on particular things and start implementing them into your game as well. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you all very much for tuning in. It is greatly appreciated, and I'll catch all of you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. I'm just going to walk you through what you can expect to see on the Patreon so you know exactly what tier may take your interest. Now, there is 4 tiers available. There is the bronze tier, silver tier, gold tier, and the elite tier. They all offer different perks. Now, the one thing to take into account is that from the bronze tier all the way up to the elite, if you go for, say, the gold tier or the silver tier, you get everything from the bronze, the silver, and then the gold, right? So if you go to the gold tier, you get everything else back from silver to bronze. If you go for the elite tier, you get everything from gold to silver to bronze, along with the perks in that tier that you particularly have gone into. Now, first of all, the one thing to take into account is that you will need a Discord account to get involved with the community. Now, the Patreon page will feature a lot of the articles and videos, but obviously the Discord community is a great place to get involved, have contact with myself, other members in the Patreon, and just a general great place to get involved with. So then, for the bronze tier, what are we looking at? Now, it is £8 per month plus VAT. This is charged on the 1st of every month. Now, this is the entry level tier. What are you going to get with this? You're going to, first of all, going to get weekly written posts. Now, what would these weekly written posts actually include? It may include player reviews, SBC guides, formation guides, how-tos, mainly down to what you lot request in the Patreon. So there'll be a section in the Discord for you to put, Alex, I would like to hear your thoughts on this particular SBC. Can you do a formation guide but written down so I can use it to read over and go back over? Whatever you lot request is how I will go ahead and make these written guides. And moving on to the second tier, you are going to get so you're going to get everything from the bronze tier. First of all, you are also going to get a weekly squad review. So come Thursdays, rewards have come, you've got your budget, you want to make some changes to your team, you can pop your team in the Discord section for me to give you my exact thoughts on it, the upgrades that I would suggest you guys to make, along with maybe the preferred formations and tactics specifically for that team. You will also be eligible to compete in the Analyst Academy tournaments on Xbox and PlayStation. We may do one of these once a month, twice a month. It all depends on numbers and how you guys want to get involved with that. Now, we will have a monthly Discord call with myself. So everyone who is in the silver tier and above will have the option to come round at one specific time once a month to join a call with myself and all the other people in the Patreon to ask your questions, to have a chat with me, get to know me, ask your FIFA questions, football questions, just have a bit of a laugh. Lasts about an hour, 2 hours, just a little bit of a laid back sort of get to know each other sort of thing. You will also get an extra 5% discount on a one-to-one coaching session should you wish to book one, and then obviously all the benefits from the previous tier. So that's £16.25 plus VAT. Now moving on to the gold tier. Now this is where you're going to get your one coaching session per month, your live coaching session. We use Discord to jump in a call together one-to-one. You have my direct time and we go through. We either have the choice to play against each other on Xbox or PlayStation and then analyze the game, or you can send through a game from Champs Division Rivals that you've already pre-recorded for us to analyze, and that session will last 1 hour. Now you will also get, with the gold tier, direct contact to myself. So if there'll be a section in the Discord for you to ask your questions and you will get an answer from me no later within 24 hours. So if you ask a question Monday evening 7 p.m, you will get an answer by Tuesday evening 7 p.m. This might be a good opportunity if you ask, Alice, I keep conceding here, how do I stop this, how do I stop that, can you help with this, can you help with that? That's where you have that more one-to-one contact with me. You will also get involved in a monthly FIFA points or just money voucher giveaway. So we'll do a giveaway each month, and that'll be for everyone from the gold tier and the elite tier. And in the elite tier, we'll get everything else. And that gold tier, by the way, is £33.25 plus the VAT. And then for the elite tier, you get the exact same with everything else, but instead you get 2 coaching sessions per month. So you get 1 from the gold tier, 1 from the elite tier. So you have 2 coaching sessions per month. So obviously you carry on, keep working on everything that we need to work on in your game, and that's £62.50 plus the VAT. The elite tier and the gold tier does have a limit on how many people can be involved in that. So there's 5 people in the elite tier and there is 10 people in the gold tier. And that is the Patreon service that we have to offer. I look forward to seeing you guys involved in the Patreon. And if you have any questions, please do reach out. Always happy to answer anything. And I'll speak to you guys soon.